I mean, there's no sophisticated answer to that. I mean, you just walk this path without making it romantic. It was ordinary. It was people living their lives, and we always approached this film as just an exercise in compassion, an exercise in perspective on compassion. And we shot it, and obviously you've noticed it, through store windows, through apartments, through rooftops. Always something getting in the way, because we wanted it to be a real New York movie, which was about perspective. So are you going to get the perspective on something that is happening, unfolding outside your window, to give yourself an opportunity for compassion, for recognizing somebody else? We're all incredibly busy in our lives, and we all kind of don't look up from our hands holding devices that are communicating with us. And so we wanted to make a movie that you notice when you look up from your cell phone or from your email. And it was just that. It was just very simple and very human, very much. Everyone came, it was not a glamorous exercise. It was really just bare bones, low budget. Richard was sitting in a rented car in between takes, just kind of like waiting for it. Yeah, and it was about listening to New York, and it was about watching New York. We were obviously really influenced by the photography of Soul Leiter. As you probably noticed, the camera doesn't dolly or track until the very end of the movie, so it's all about creating these, postcards or a series of photographs in which the city moves around one person and nobody notices him. And the shocking thing about it, if you want to take it, to an extra filmic perspective, is that this nobody, is Richard Gere, who is, I think it's fair to say, quite famous. So it was really about going into New York and getting that sense of the guy on the corner that you don't notice, and maybe we can make a movie about him. And everything had to do with that. We shot this whole movie on only 3 lenses. They were quite big lenses, but we were hiding all the time, and we were creating this soundscape that was, Liz Weiss is sitting over there, and she was my teacher when I went to Brooklyn College, and she kind of taught me a lot about sound. And it was about listening to the city and watching it and creating these very simple situations where these people are just human. Nobody's bad. There's no
bad guys in this
There's no
movie.
bad guy in it. We talked about it when we went to homeless shelters, and we talked to guards, and we talked to people who are in the shelters, and it would be too easy to create some sort of a drama where somebody does something wrong and you can judge them for it. But we kind of took judgment out of it, and we tried to be as compassionate, as human as possible about telling the story.